What's up, my Goombas? Good afternoon. It's the Sauce Fella coming at you in one of these videos that I do. Okay, so I gotta have a talk with everybody today. I gotta share what's on my mind, and you know what? I'm not gonna be silent about it, right? You know? I got this habit that I like to do, and that's like spinning the towel. I used to work for a pizza shop owner. He hated when I did it. Come on, we gotta have a little fun. What's the big deal? I'm spinning a towel. You want me to practice spinning a pizza, right? So what's the big deal? Anyway, it would annoy the heck out of him, and I just had fun with it, you know? Okay, so let's get about it. Now, I want to start by, I want to switch up the saying. You know how the Italians or the Italian Americans, they say, forget about it. Well, I want to switch it a little bit. Let's get about it. Get about it. Let's learn about it. Let's, in other words, get to it, right? So let's get about it. Okay, so first off, I want to give a shout out to all of the people that have backed my family and I at Taste of Sicily when this whole thing broke out over a year ago, okay? I want to give a shout out to Senator Doug Mastriano, and unfortunately Dave Arnold is no longer with us. He has passed away, but I'm going to give him a shout out anyway because he was there for us. So Doug Mastriano, Senator Doug Mastriano, Senator Dave Arnold, Congressman Dan Muser, State Representative Russ Diamond, also Frank Ryan, okay? Also Bill Ames, Lebanon County Commissioner. Robert Phillips also, because he did come out to support us when we had that, you know, press release. Also, the awesome and amazing Pierre Hess Graff. You're awesome, Pierre. And also the Lebanon County Sheriff, Bruce Klingler. Okay, now, I got to mention them first and foremost because, my Goombas, these are the types of leaders we need. These are the types of leaders that we got to get into office so that they can stand with us in our unalienable God-given rights confirmed by the U.S. and Pennsylvania Constitution. We do not need leaders like out in Allegheny County or in Jersey or New York, right? Or whatever the other states are and all those counties that have these horrible, horrible political leaders. That's why I'm so very grateful that I live in Lebanon County. That's awesome. So I definitely had to give a shout out to all of those political leaders first. Okay? Now, let's get down to some other business here. I want to share with all my Goombas what it is that I've been going through, and I want to shed some light on the situation. This has to do with my business, the Goombas brand. Okay? Now, I wrote this down so I stay on track here, all right? Because I don't want to ramble. Now, many of you already know the story, okay, of Taste of Sicily, okay? You know, a lot of people may not know this, but we actually did close down for the first 2 months like a lot of other businesses. And then after we seen this tyrannical governor with what happened in the nursing homes and how he was picking and choosing who got the business waivers, we then made the decision to open up to 100% capacity. And the rest is history, okay? We made local, national, and global news just for going to work. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Okay? Now, I'm going to go to number 2 here because a lot of people already know that story. We stood up to the governor, we stood up to Levine, and here we are. Okay? Aren't those products beautiful? Look at that. I got the original sauce, the Romano cheese, and I got my amazing Gumba's barbecue salsa. The mild and the hot. Sorry, I had to get that in there. All right. So anyway, now we're going to go to number 2, which is, listen, everybody knows I made some crazy, crazy videos. I will even admit that I was a little unhinged in some of those videos, okay? And I said some things, and I said it in such a way where it was pretty heavy. Some would say embarrassing. Some would say, how could I say that? Now, some will also say because of my comments that I was making in these videos about Levine, they tried to paint me as a transphobic person, which is so far from the truth, it's absolutely ridiculous, okay? So I made these videos, and instead of calling Rachel Levine Rachel, I was using his original name, Richard. And I say that because I have to explain what it is I said in those videos. Now, that was then, this is now. I don't make videos like that anymore, okay? And I can understand how some people thought it was disrespectful. I would agree with that to a degree, and I've apologized ad nauseum. And now I'm sick and tired of people bringing it up because now it's annoying. Now it's absolutely annoying. I mean, if I ask for forgiveness from God himself, forgive me, Lord, I did this, I did that. He doesn't keep bringing up what I did, okay, over and over and over again. This is what people are doing. Oh, because I said Richard so many times, and all they do is bring this up over and over and over again. It's nauseating, okay? It's nauseating, okay? Now, let me kind of go into something else here. Now, people have said that because I was calling Levine, by that name, that I was being very, very disrespectful. Now, can I just throw something out there to everybody? Okay, I'll agree to a degree that was a little disrespectful, and I shouldn't have done that. Like I said, I apologized, and I don't talk like that no more. I've grown. I've learned, okay? I've lived, I've loved, I've learned, I've lost, and now I'm regaining, okay? All right? And that's it. Now, let me ask you something. So people bring up about how that was disrespectful, like how I was addressing Levine or how I was addressing the governor. Okay, what about the disrespect from Governor Wolf and Levine about the people that they helped to kill in the nursing homes? What about that? That's a lot more than disrespectful. That's like people actually lost their lives. But I don't hear the trolls or the haters or the other side bringing that up. What about the disrespect from this governor and Levine about the rule of law and our constitutional rights guaranteed first by God himself, our unalienable God-given rights, okay, that are confirmed by the U.S. and Pennsylvania Constitution, okay, and the Declaration of Independence. What about the disrespect and the disregard, the total disregard from this governor and Levine about your rights and our rights as Americans? I don't hear that from the other side. I don't hear that from the other side. You see where I'm going with that? So they want to come at me because I was a little bit unhinged and I was calling Levine, by, the first name, right? You see how I'm being respectful? I'm not even going to mention it because I have changed. But those same people don't bring up the disrespect and the disregard of the rule of law. Governor Wolf and Levine have helped to kill people in the nursing homes, those poor nursing home residents. This governor and Levine have helped to kill countless livelihoods and businesses, but they want to come at me. They want to come at me for being disrespectful, along with their little Facebook trolls and followers and haters. They want to come at me, right? Just because I said that. Meanwhile, the governor and Levine get away with murder. They get away with not obeying the rule of law, trying to get people to coerce them to obey what? Mandates and edicts and rules that are not law, right? You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? Okay. So let's get that straight about when people come at me about the disrespect, I'm thinking, well, geez, what about the governor? What about Levine? You're going to give them a free pass? And they help to kill people? They help to kill people's livelihoods? So I wanted to get that off my chest. Okay? All right, now, let me see here. Number 3, because of some of those videos that I made, okay, I actually had some grocery stores drop me. Now, who are the grocery stores that dropped me, in case you didn't know, okay? First off, the Carnes, the family-owned Carnes stores, they dropped me because there's a transgender person in the family. They got offended because of what I was saying about Levine, and they decided to drop me. Okay, whatever. Is that how we're going to conduct business? My product sold really well in those stores, and they decided to drop me because I was disrespectful. You know what? I was disrespected, and so was my mother, and so was my sister, and so was a whole lot of other tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people all across this state from the governor and Levine. But you want to say that I'm disrespectful because of how I talked, and then you drop my product. You know, whatever. I don't care. Okay, also, after the Carnes dropped me, then Giant Foods dropped me. And I got some stories for you about this too. So Ahold Giant, they're not even an American company. They dropped me too. And they said the same old ridiculous thing because I was disrespectful, and they said that they were not going to accept that, so they decided to drop the Goombas brand, right? Whatever. And then last but not least, Stouffer's at Kissel Hill, which I guess if I'm surprised at any of them, I'd be surprised at them because I thought that Stouffer's at Kissel Hill had like these quote-unquote Christian or conservative roots. Now, like I said, I did apologize. I did say sorry countless times. I'm not going to do it anymore. This will be the last video that you ever see me apologize because some of these haters and trolls, I swear they want blood. And they ain't going to get blood. What they're going to get is they're going to get disciplined in other ways behind the scenes. All right? Within the confines of the law. All right. So basically, those are the 3 stores that dropped me. And by the way, I will have you to know that I have friends who work for Carnes. And you know what sauce they're buying? They're buying Goombas. That's what they're buying. I got a lot of cool stories. I got so many stories that you'd be like, wow, I can't believe that. Oh, yeah. Do you know that about a month or 2 ago, I actually met a corporate giant guy in one of Carnes' parking lots, and he actually bought a few cases of sauce right off of me. As a matter of fact, I have friends that also work for the giant company, and they're astonished, and some of them have even said they can't believe how stupid, that's the word they used, that the CEO decided to drop the Goombas brand just because I said a few things here and there as I was expressing myself. So whatever, my supporters are deep and wide. They work for Carnes, they work for Giant, and they work for Stouffer's at Kissel Hill. And they're still buying my product. What they're doing now is they just go to another store that carries my product, or maybe I meet them somewhere because they know me because we're friends, you know? They got my phone number, they call me, they say, hey, Mike, I need some Gumba sauce. Can you help me? Of course I can. Of course I can, right? Okay, so, all right, now let's go to number 5 here. Now, here's something that's ongoing, okay? Check this out. So we have a few, they're not many, We got a few Mickey Mouse troll haters that have issue with me. And I don't really care. I don't care that they have issue with me because in case they didn't know or people didn't know, me and my family have done nothing wrong. We've not broken the law. We didn't do anything illegal. So honestly, I really don't know, nor do I care what some of these Facebook trolls and haters are doing out there because my lawyer is going to come for some of them. They don't know, but there's some things in the works and you just might hear about it. So here's what some of these Facebook trolls and haters are doing behind the scenes. This is what I wanted to share as well that you may not know about. So these losers, these Facebook trolls, these haters, they think they're going to stop the growth of the Goomba's brand. It's not going to happen. I'm actually already in other states. Yeah, you didn't know that, my Goombas, right? Because I'm doing things behind the scenes and I can't share everything. I'm already in other states with the Goomba's brand, okay? I've been working very, very hard. But let me get back to some of these about the issue about the trolls and the haters. What they're doing is they go into a store, or if they know of a store that actually carries the Goomba's brand, you know what they do? They don't even shop that store. They don't even go to that store. As a matter of fact, one of the trolls, unless it's a fake profile, actually lives in West Virginia. West Virginia. Yet, this guy is calling stores in Pennsylvania trying to get my sauce kicked out of the store. Ain't gonna happen. Not with the stores that are gonna back me, which most of them do, right? So you got these Mickey Mouse trolls and haters doing this behind the scenes, right? And they continue to badger the stores. Oh, you shouldn't carry that guy's sauce. You're knowingly supporting a transphobic person, which that's not even true. It's not even true. I actually have a few transgender friends, in case you didn't know. I actually have about 2 or 3 friends they're homosexual. So, you know, I don't even want to hear the BS. And by the way, what does transphobic mean? What does that mean? You mean because I was ticked off and because I called Levine by Levine's original first name, that's transphobic? Really? That's just calling Levine by the first name that he was born with, right? I don't know what the big deal is. Never did I say attack anybody. Never did I say or do anything to incite violence, right? I was a little ticked and I made some videos that were a little unhinged. And like I said, I already apologized for that numerous times. Now, let me see here. I got to stay on track with this here. Let me see here. All right, I already covered that, right? Okay, now, I want to equip the grocery stores with, if you are bothered or you're being badgered by a Facebook troll, which 9 times out of 10, it's a fake profile. There's a real person behind it, but it's not them. And actually, I have an IT guy. And actually, I'm pretty impressed because I was talking to one of my political friends the other day. They know who these guys are. Even behind the fake Facebook profile, they already know. I mean, security is pretty good. Security is pretty good. So, let's say you're a grocery store owner or manager, okay? And you're being badgered by one of these losers, by one of these Facebook trolls and haters. and they're calling in, they're badgering you, they're asking you or telling you to drop the Goomba's brand sauce because they're painting me as somebody that I'm not, here's what you can do. Get a real name and a real number and get your hands on the material, okay, that they're sending you, okay? Because I'm working with my lawyer here on this, okay? Let's see how legitimate it is, and let's see if it's true or let's see if it's false about what I said and about the context. And of course, these videos that are out there about me are so old, like they're so passé, they're not even accurate anymore, you know? Like those videos that I did, that's not me anymore. That's like, I've grown, I've learned. Like that's not me. You know, I made mistakes like everybody else. I said some things I shouldn't have said. And here's the word I want to use. I repented. I don't talk like that no more. I don't conduct, any type of business like that. I lived and I learned, and that's it. So what you want to do, store owners and store managers, is you want to get the real name and the real contact with the information, and you get that into my hands, and I'm going to make a phone call to my lawyer, and I'm going to see if we have a case against that person who is trying to defame me and paint me as somebody that I am not and trying to disrupt commerce, okay? Because I already sicked my lawyer on this one guy that was out there. He was uploading my videos, he was editing them, and then he was putting some ridiculous, misleading title on each video. And by the way, anything that you upload, if it has anything to do with the Sauce Fella or Goombas related, that also gets into copyright infringement, okay? So we want to take care of these trolls and haters one by one, and I'll do it. Oh yeah, I'll do it. Absolutely I will. Okay, let me see what else I got going on here. Okay. All right. I guess that's pretty much it with that. If you have any questions, you can start to put them up. I want to just say a few more things. Do me a favor, my Goombas, also. Please like and follow my sister's Taste of Sicily page, and also follow my Goombas Sauce page. Amanda Torres says, geez, people need to get lives. Yeah, they really do. See, these people, they're not real warriors. They're not. They're known as keyboard warriors. And they think they have a cause, but really, we would simply classify them as a pain in the rear. You know, there's an old Italian saying, I have a stone in my shoe. You know, watch The Godfather, and the guy talks like that. I have a stone in my shoe. You know, some of these Facebook haters, the trolls, they're like this. They're like this big, right? But because they got a big mouth or they're so persistent, it seems like they're so much worse than what they really are. But what we do is we just get them between our fingers and we just crush them like a grape, just like that, you know? We silence them because, see, what they're saying is some of the things they're saying is outright defamation and copyright infringement. That's why whenever you get on social media, you better make sure that whatever you say is absolutely true. Because if it's not, right? You know, people say all kinds of things about me. So where's the legal police log? They say I did this, I did that, whatever it is, right? Not that we're perfect, but you know, where is it at? Why are we not in jail? Why are we not arrested? Because we don't do those things, okay? You understand? These are just people that have no lives, just like Miss Torres said. So do me a favor, my Goombas. Please like and follow Taste of Sicily's page. And please also like my Goomba's Facebook page as well. All right, let me see here. Maureen says, if you're around the Bloomsburg area, Crest Haven now carries it. Awesome. Thank you, Maureen, for bringing that up. Let me see here. Let me get a drink. Hold on a second. My voice is a little worn out already. All right, let me see here. All right, first off, if you want to get the Goombas brand of products, I got the amazing Goombas original sauce, the Romano cheese, and my amazing Goombas salsa. Let me just put it up to the camera here. That is my amazing Goombas original. That's the one that started it all. The Goombas original all-purpose sauce and gravy, right? I also have the amazing Goombas Romano cheese. By the way, the cheese that I use, absolutely no fillers, okay? No cellulose powder, no potato starch. Believe me, my products are top notch, all right? Then I got these amazing all-purpose Goombas barbecue salsas. It's a barbecue sauce and a salsa combination. You have something like this, and bada bing, it's all over. This is great for hot dogs, hamburgers, fajitas, tacos, taco salads, add it to your chili recipes, and of course, your favorite tortilla chips, okay? If you're wondering about my sauce, which I developed my sauce when I had my own pizzeria back in '04. My sauces have a very unique background flavor. Great for chicken, veal, eggplant, parmesan, strombolis, calzones, meatball sandwiches, steak sandwiches. Add that to your chili. Great for meatloaf, cheese steaks. I think I mentioned that. Strombolis, calzones, mozzarella sticks, breadsticks. You name it, my Goombas. This sauce is great for a whole lot of stuff, right? All right. So you can request the Goombas brand wherever you shop. It doesn't matter how small or how big the store is or where the store is or where the chain of stores are. I can ship anywhere in the country and even in the world. You know what I mean? I even had a distributor that dropped me. Can you believe that? I even had a distributor that dropped me because like their biggest customer was Carnes. You know what I do now? I ship direct. Right to the store. I don't even need them. I go direct. Yeah. Direct, baby. Direct. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, this is so-and-so. Yeah. What do you need? Half a skid, one skid? Oh, yeah. How you going to get it to us? Huh. I can deliver direct. Yeah, really? Oh, yeah, I can deliver direct. I got you covered. See? Goombas got it covered. You can do direct? Absolutely. How many skids you need? Yeah? Okay. It'll be there next week. Bye-bye. Okay. I think that's all I got for you. I'm going to look to see if I have any questions here for anybody. Or if anybody asks me any questions. Hold on a second here. I want to make sure I get this right here. Hold on. Lastly, because I had a few lastly things here. I want to thank, first of all, God. Specifically, I want to thank my Savior, Jesus. I got to say it. I don't say everything right. I don't do everything right, but I gotta thank Jesus. I really do. And then I want to thank all of my Goombas out there who continue to buy Goombas amazing products. Thank you. Okay? Thanks to all my Goombas. And I also want to thank all of the store owners, the store managers, and the CEOs that have stood aside of my family and they never once dropped this awesome American-made, American-owned small family business from their shelves. They stood with me through thick and thin, and I cannot thank you enough. You stood with me when a lot of those other stores didn't want to have anything to do with me because I said some things that, okay, I even agree, I shouldn't have said it like that. You stuck with me through thick and thin, and I want to thank you so much. I mean, for real. I want to thank all of the Dutch Way farm markets for standing with me. Dutch Way farm markets. We got one in Myerstown, Gap, and Schaeferstown. I want to thank Zwire's Food Cart in Lebanon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank the family enough. I want to thank Pronio's Italian Market. They actually brought me back in. By the way, go support Pronio's. Go support Pronio's as well. You know, there's this one or two trolls that keep, hounding Mike Pronio, the owner, and it's not right. It's not right at all. Support Pronio's Market in Hershey. Mike is a great guy. I love that guy. I love all my store owners and managers. Support Pronio's, okay? I want to thank Highway Meats out in Wummelsdorf, right? There's so many stores, Crest Haven Market, Bloomsburg and Danville. And if I don't mention your store, I apologize because I'm losing track of all the stores that we're getting into. I want to thank Tire Mart up in Harrisburg. They're right on Route 22. They're a little bit further down from that quote-unquote store or the stores that dropped me. There was one on this side and one on that side, and Tire Mart picked me up right on Route 22 in Harrisburg. Also, there's another, you got to look on my Facebook because I can't remember all the names. There's a consignment shop in Harrisburg. My distributor out there, his girlfriend owns, it's Consignments by something. I can post it on my Facebook then. I can't remember if it's Bradford Beer. There's some other places in Harrisburg that carry me. Support them because they have stood with me, okay? They have not dropped me. They picked me up. They supported us. Why? Because we're good people and we stood up for what was right, Let me think here. Solino's Italian Market out in Reading, okay? Man, I wish I had a list right in front of me. But I want to thank all the stores for continuing to stand with me. I wanted to give you some input about what it is that I've experienced. Look, I've grown, I've learned. I don't make those crazy videos anymore, okay? I'm a nice guy, honestly. I got a little out of line with some of those videos. So anyway, that was then and this is now. And behold, all things become new, right? Okay? Bradford Village Beer. That's right. Oh, yeah. Country View Market in Annville, Pennsylvania. They carry me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Country View Market. Also, I'm in the Spanish store in Lebanon. It's called Ideal. They carry like a lot of Spanish and Puerto Rican items. They picked me up. Yeah. So I'm in there too. And I have a whole slew of stores that are just everywhere. And like I said, cheers, my Goombas, for requesting the Goombas brand. I'm in other states now also, Oh, yeah, Seven Sirens in Bethlehem. Thank you, Karen. Seven Sirens in Bethlehem, they carry me. Let me see here. Yeah, feel free to shout the names out. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Doug, thank you. I'm in all the Garrity's markets and also the Quinn's markets, too, up in the Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area. Like I said, my Goombas, and to the store owners and to the managers, if you get any heat from any annoying hemorrhoid of a troll or a hater, oh, by the way, when they get on your Facebook and they start spouting out whatever, don't forget to ban them. You don't have to allow them on your page. As soon as they get out of line, as soon as they say something stupid or not true or something that, is kind of like argumentative or, they want to antagonize you, simply push the ban button. And that's it. You get rid of them. Oh, yeah. I'm in all the BG's markets. That's right. I'm in Pine Grove. I'm in, what's the other one? In Jonestown. And listen, I'm actually out of product. I actually want to pick up more stores. I can't. I'm like out of product. Can you believe this? Thank you, my Goombas. I'm very grateful. So as soon as I reload, we're getting ready to produce and have another production run here. Once I produce and I'm out of the original, then I can start, hitting the stores again and just keep this freight train going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Crest Haven and Bloomsburg and Danville. Yep. That's pretty much it, my Goombas. If you have any questions, I'll stay on for another minute or two, but I'm going to get going here. Am I going to get into Wise? I was never in Wise Markets. You would have to request that. So, we would have to see. Because as funny as it sounds, I'm very particular with who I deal with. Bigger is not always better. A lot of people don't know this about Giant, Ahold, which again, they're not even American owned. When I used to deal with Giant, like honestly, they were not even small business friendly. A lot of people don't know, but the distributor that I used to deal with that got me, that was taking me into Giant, they were squeezing me. They had me under their thumb. I'm like, man, I got to make a living too. So I'm actually glad that Ahold Giant dropped me because bigger is not always better. You got to make a living and you got to allow the market to determine the threshold of what the consumer is willing to pay. But on the back end, that dirty, rotten, low-down distributor was like pushing and pushing and pushing. And I'm like, when Giant dropped me, I'm like, hallelujah. Now I don't got to put up with their ridiculousness. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody's getting rich. You're making a living. And I have to hustle. I got to go from store to store to store to store. I got to make phone calls. There's a lot of things I got to do. This is not an easy business. It's not easy what I do. Did you see how many sauces and salsas are out there? Everybody and their grandmother has a sauce. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say there's no products out there like Goombas. We're definitely set apart, not only with the amazing quality and flavor of our products, but Goombas and Taste of Sicily and Eat, Entrepreneurs Against Tyranny, did stand up for freedom. So we're even more unique. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let me see here. All right. We need your product in Pittsburgh. Lori, I'm in some of the shopping saves, just so you know. Okay? By the way, I have some people out there working the Pittsburgh area. All you got to do is request it. And we can make it happen. Yeah. I got to say, my Goombas, before I get off, I got the best Goombas. I got the best Goombas. Ephraim, I'm working on York County. I think I have some things that are going to break very, very soon. But anyway, I'm going to let you go in a couple of seconds. I just want to let you know how much I appreciate my Goombas. Yeah, I got the best Goombas. I really do. They back me. They send information to me. They keep me in the loop on things. I love all my Goombas. Oh, and by the way, hold on a second here. I forgot something here. Okay, so I thanked God, right, and Jesus specifically, but I also want to thank all of my family, my sister, my mom, my children. I want to thank my girlfriend. Hey, I am so grateful for the support group that I have. I am very grateful. Very grateful. Very, very grateful. All right? I'm going to let this video go in about 30 seconds. but I'm very, very grateful. And I think tonight I got to hit the gym. You know, I'm working on, I got a few more pounds to go, but hey, I like to eat just like everybody else. I don't let it bother me. I have some personal goals, but when it's time to eat, man, I'm grubbing. And I don't have no restrictions. All right, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it, man, that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. All right, my Goombas. I'm going to let you go. Have a great day. Boom, boom. The Sauce Fella coming at you in one of my live videos. I think I'm going to hit the speed bag a little bit. I like hitting that thing, you know. I actually went from the bigger speed bag. It didn't take me long to get my groove back. I went from the bigger speed bag to the peanut bag. You got to be pretty fast to hit that peanut bag. That bigger bag, it's kind of like, you know, boom, 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 boom. But man, you put that peanut bag, and it's like, you know, you just got to work harder. You got to throw them out. You know, you got to just, you know, snap them out like fast. You know, I like to try to keep in some sort of shape because you never know. You never know, you know. All right, my Goombas, I'll see you in the next video. Arrivederci.